do is climb in. Although I know it takes time, and this is getting exciting. Judging me up like lightning. See the state of my mind's in. I'm in need of unwinding. Yeah, yeah. Try me. All I wanna do is climb in. This is getting exciting. See the state of my mind's in.
And what would be your advice to other players who are also wanting to come out and experience this event? What's something that you could share with them that would make them go, yeah, I need to be there?
I mean, look at this place.
Yeah.
Look at this place. The atmosphere. You got the crowd up at top slamming and cheering for you. I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
I mean, the energy that is in this arena is insane.
Oh, what's this? We got ballers trying to crash the party?
I started playing airsoft at a young age, just like many of you. The thrill, the strategy, the community, I fell in love with it.
Hefe has devoted countless early mornings and late nights to build a brand that stands for quality and expertise. From designing his own AAP01 upgrades to providing top-notch repair services, the Hefe's vision goes beyond just products. It's about being a part of something bigger.
The NSL is an agent of change in the industry, taking airsoft from a hobby.
Oh my gosh, guys, we made it. Finally, here we are, Nations Cup 2025 grand finale. Send the stream to your grandma, to your neighbor, to your dog. Get them here because this is the grand crescendo. Netherlands versus Germany for the first place battle.
Even the dog?
Of course, man.
For the people who were curious about this grand finale of the NSL Nations Cup 2025, and I've just joined in. My name is Adi, and I'm accompanied by Cringe Airsoft, who will be your guides, your spiritual guides through this beautiful finale of two contesters that have never ever won a gold star as the victors of the Nations Cup 2025, which will be Germany versus the Netherlands. Cringe, how do you feel? What do you think?
First of all, I think that the way you just explained that is like we're guiding them through an ayahuasca trip. No, like I'm super excited. You know, on one side, Germany hasn't been in a grand final. Okay, so I'm just listening to what's being announced.
On the cafeteria side, Netherlands.
So as a sort of celebratory moment for both teams, they're each going to get a chance to line up and stand proud with their national anthems playing before we start. But what I was going to say is that Germany has been robbed of the chance of fighting for first place for the last 2 years now. And now to finally see them in the grand final, I think is a super exciting moment. I can definitely share that feeling with them. And for the Dutch team, it's sort of the same feeling. It's a little bit of deja vu for them once again. But I think
It's a
this
chance
year,
for redemption as well for
Yes,
the Netherlands.
Exactly. They want to get that first star on their jersey. They fought so hard to make it to the final again.
They invested so much time and effort into getting this year's team and strategy right.
Yeah.
So, guys, we will be starting off with the national anthems of both of these teams. And then the action can commence. Let us know in the chat who you think will actually win. Maybe we can even ask Dion for a poll. I'm not sure if Dion is listening to us.
You know, the thing that I find so amazing for Team Netherlands is just this is the 3rd year in a row that they make it to the finals, right?
Exactly.
It's so insane to think about that they're just consistently showing up here. And the last 3 times they've fallen short. But will that be the case now?
Or will 3rd time be the charm? And I love both of these teams, right? We're so close with the NL players. I know each and every one of them personally. At the same time, I know all of the guys from Germany as well. I respect everything.
DD will win it. Nah, Hyper J. I don't even know what that message is. Not going to read it, but I think both teams have some heavy hitters, guys. It's anyone's game. Wow.
All right, go Germany.
They're going to do their chant, or I guess they're going to let the Dutch team
Netherlands, welcome to the finals.
do their anthem first. Both teams have already won. That is correct. Both of these teams are walking home with a trophy.
The Netherlands for you guys. But hard as hell has a lot of Team Netherlands, guys.
I'm just watching the stream. Why was Boy so locked in for that anthem? For real.
Because he's ya boy.
In the orange shirt at the very end of the line.
Hyper would fit right in London streets with the Bali always on. Oh, I love that chant, actually. Always gives me chills.
Deutschland!
They're speechless. God save our king. Come on, Great Britain. Let's get this win. that Great Britain meme is just memeing.
Everyone, please put on your glasses and masks. Masks and glasses on, please.
Does NSL have a Discord? It has, actually. It actually has.
What we need is an NSL groups chat
Dude,
on WhatsApp. That would be savage.
that would be lit as hell. And now, I'm gonna drink some more Monster that the Airsoft Doctor brought for me. But once again, shout out to Airsoft Doc, Marcelino Tess. Thank you for making me survive these final hours. It has been intense, guys. And I love nothing more than talk with all of you and your entertainment, sort of.
But we've had great banter with the stream chat, you know, this whole weekend. And we've been really cruising at a high viewership level. I'm super impressed with how active it's been, no matter who's playing. The WhatsApp chat, career-ending WhatsApp.
Dude, that would be straight up fire. Imagine just people like sharing constantly like shit about each other. Like, yeah, I clapped you here. You didn't take your hit, fool.
Or all the drama, whatever.
Yeah.
Especially if the moderator was someone who's kind of impartial to everything, just leaving it like the Wild West. Yeah, it would get really out of hand.
Where can we find said Discord? The link on the website sadly doesn't work. Maybe we can make an adjustment, but I know it exists because I'm in it. So, and it's quite large. It has like a lot of channels. You have like I don't know, like weapon building channels. You have like viewing parties. You have all sorts of stuff. It's really cool. Jesse looking so small next to Gray and Guti. Dame Baker. But he looks equally ferocious.
All right, I'm dropping the Discord link in the chat.
That's how you can say. Droopy, get out of here. Do not make a WhatsApp chat. Electro just going on with it. Great Britain lads do it best. Top banter and lots of flag hangs and Zach with no hair. Oh, there's the Discord. Thank you, Cringe. Now, Germany on the attacking side. Let's see if they can bring it. No serving penalties, nothing else. Rough. If my calculations are correct, sir, I think that the Netherlands still has only one VAR challenge left and Germany has 0.
All right, interesting. How we'll see if that plays out.
Dude, look at Kostinovsky and Hyper J. Just like on the opposing sides of the staple.
Yeah.
Holding it down.
That's a really interesting strategy, you know. It's a very dangerous trap to have both players holding the staple like that.
Meanwhile, Murasaki and Weeby creeping up through that snake, trying to get a snipe left and right. Murasaki just gave his position away by popping up. That information is being given by Tom Hooker. Kostinovsky getting clapped. Oh, Weeby being a straight up savage. Pushing through. When Hyper now needs to be careful because behind him through the snake is Murasaki and Weeby supporting him like a Gatling gun.
Dude, that's so cool how Weeby is just like giving the air support.
Ooh, and Tom Hooker getting pulled.
Yeah, that was Weeby who dropped the BBs straight on them.
Didi actually also getting eliminated. Oh, and a shot in the back by Weeby on Hyper. They're looking for the flag.
Did Weeby get it? Was it there? Did he touch it? That's the question.
Wait for it.
You don't have to grab it to get a snatch. It just has to touch your fingertips.
That's what she said. No score, no snatch as well. But
oh yeah, I see it now. The replay on the stream.
Oh, it was way in the corner.
Dude, that would have been a legendary play by Weeby, you know.
Dude, Weeby just clapping people left and right from that snake position. Dropping also the BBs all the way in the snake corner onto Tom Hooker.
Germany, player 64, first degree, no call.
Wow, first degree, really interesting.
Yeah, I think what was happening was that Weeby was sort of playing high in the snake, and I know he plays with a lot of drop. And when you're playing in that corner position, you get a ton of ricochets from the wall, from people spraying at you from the Dorito side. And probably because he was playing so low, he was just assuming what he was feeling are ricochets. You know, sometimes it's hard. Hit management is also about knowing where you can get shot from, and Weeby was just shooting him on a totally obscure angle with a ton of drop. So,
but a beautiful start by the Netherlands, completely wiping Team Germany. But now, let's see if they can replicate that once again. What I did not understand on the side of Germany was why was there no snake presence? They were so focused on the D side. No one was looking at like the snake side.
yeah. And another thing that's interesting is that you mentioned at the start, hey, Netherlands has 1 VAR check left, Germany has 0. And this is exactly the type of call that Germany would be contesting with a VAR challenge, but they don't have any left.
Hey, Ashers, I was also eating chicken nuggets. Ask Cringe.
That's right, man. It looked like a very emotional chicken nugget munching session. It looked like you really needed that food, man, being up here giving commentary all day. It was just your recharging moment, and I'm happy that now you're energized and we can commentate this final together, man.
Yeah, dude. You got to give the finals the respect they deserve, you know what I mean? Who even are you? People are getting to know each other in chat now. That's a secret. Asher's saying, like, that's me on the second monitor.
20 seconds.
What happened to that flag after the tournament? You can actually buy those flags in the real strike shop. It caused so much trouble for days now. I think a ceremonial burning. Oh, that is funny, Mike.
But you know, look who Germany are putting out on the field. Hyper J.
Netherlands, player 18, first degree overshooting.
No way, bro.
Is that Weeby?
Weeby flanked the guy. Wait, move the thing for the camera. For a second. But Weeby flanked the player in the staple, and yeah, he did put maybe 4 or 5 BBs in his back. But it was just such a quick burst, like, brr, and then kept on moving. Wow, guys.
I did not expect that to be an overshooting penalty. That's really interesting. It just shows that during this grand finale that the referees are watching everything.
Yeah, Belgium also got a similar overshooting penalty, flanking a player in the back.
Murasaki getting shot off break. Jaeger trying to fill that void on the snake side. Oh, and he got shot out. Tom Hucke. How the hell did he even make it all the way to the plexi? They're already there with the flag. That happened way too fast. Like, what?
Yeah, Netherlands lost one off break. It got really confusing there for a sec. Now they hang it.
Did they lose 2 off break, though? Because I only saw the Murasaki break, but then I looked at the D side and I saw no one, so I can just assume that he also got shot.
No idea, but look, I think what the NSL wants to see is when you flank a player and they have the back of their head to you, you're supposed to shoot 1, maybe 2 BBs instead of a little 0.3 second burst. But I fully disagree fundamentally with the overshooting rule, and I'm going to voice my opinion again here that it just harms the quality of the gameplay overall. Last year, Nations Cup, we didn't have it. But you know what? It does, at the same time, make it a little bit more accessible and friendly to new players who are trying to join in. But people here at Nations are anything but new.
Listen, we are playing Airsoft. And you fearing to be overshot in a game where people shoot you is like becoming a boxer and saying, I want to get punched, but not too much.
Yeah, definitely.
That is my opinion on it, and it's simple as that. And I know all of the analogies about people saying like, well, you know, we don't want people to hurt each other and we don't want it to become toxic and everything else. I understand that as well. I completely get it because, like, for example, my opinion is that during Globals 2024, the overshooting got a little bit too much at a certain moment. I get that as well. But Where's the limit? You know, it's not described what is overshooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You know, if we were to really break it down, Weeby stopped shooting when the player put his hand up. The burst was so quick of BB's that the player had his hand up and the burst was already done. So I don't get it, but hey, you know what? I guess they want to make the finals more interesting by equalizing the penalty, 3 versus 3. Now the Netherlands still with 3 players on the field. Germany also with 3 players.
Ooh, Tim battling it out in the snake with Murasaki, which is really interesting because they're both players of second to none. Now trading it out. They know each other very well.
Yeah, important trade happening there in the snake. It would have been really influential if one of them stayed alive.
Tom Huke is the last one. Oh, he's giving him the chance to push up. Why didn't he not do the sacrifice? He had a chance before. Now, Remy has the flag. Oh, and they're gunning. And that's a hang by Remy.
GG.
Beautiful gameplay by Remy and Jaeger, orchestrating that attack in a beautiful way. Adi, how much did Germany pay you? For what? For what exactly, bro?
That was a great, escort from Jaeger there. I half expected Jaeger to have the flag and Remy to escort him, but just shows you the trust that these guys have in each other in the Dutch team, that they just hand over the flag to each other so often, while in contrast, Germany, I would say, tend to keep the same flag carriers, at least a little bit more than the Dutch team do.
Now, Guti, the man who actually made sure that the Netherlands is where it is right now, namely the finale, fighting for some additional points.
And he got him.
Ooh, beautiful 2-tap. Plip-plop. And he got it. Lars Gutierrez winning another 1v1. The man is sounding like DJ Khaled, for crying out loud. Another one.
Dude, and I swear he's pulling out a different gun every time. So it doesn't even matter what he has in his hands. He's just deleting them.
They're like, hey, Guti, what's your favorite gun? He's like, yes. Not overshooting, just extra love taps. Exactly, dude. It's all love.
Yeah, man.
I've overshot people before, and I've been overshot before. And the funny part is, it's usually the people that I know that overshoot me, and it's people that I know that I overshoot. It's just like, friendly banner.
Dude, I can guarantee you that last year with Team USA, overshooting was a strategy being employed against certain teams.
Yeah, just get in their head and stuff.
Yeah.
And I get that in its entirety. Ooh, and a battle in the snake between Hyper J and Gray. Gray's looking for him. Hyper J trying to be as unpredictable as he can be. Tom Huke supporting. Meanwhile, you can see that Didi's trying to cover that snake side for Hyper as well.
We don't see many players going in the position where Gray is right now. Well, he's moving out of it, but he was in that little kind of inside part of the snake, which you can only enter from the outside.
Ooh, oh, and Hyper actually won that battle.
Disgusting.
Beautiful. He was really patient with it. Is the information given, though, that the snake side is clear? Hyper choosing to go towards the temple. Meanwhile, he has to be careful. Jaeger is on fire, and he don't miss.
The Dutch team cannot afford allowing Germany to get another flag hang.
I think that the flag is with Hyper, by the way, on that snake side donut. Ooh, Tom Huke getting shot out on the D side. He's the last one. Hyper gunning for it. And that is a zone 3.
Way to hustle.
Jesus, he dropped his gun and everything.
Hey, but Germany has just tied up the score now with the Netherlands, 14-14.
Dude, I just realized something.
Hey, we're live on the camera here. What
We're
up,
live?
guys?
What is up?
What did you just realize?
I just realized that Hyper not only stood up from the staple and gunned it off, he disconnected his HPA line and threw the pistol on the floor before he started running.
That's how you can tell that these teams are well sponsored, because the Dutch team does it as well. When it's not your own gear, then, you just don't care if you throw it on the floor. The main thing that you want to do is win, because that's the most important thing for your sponsor, is to win.
Exactly. They're like, hey, I'm sorry I broke this adapter. Like, I don't care, man.
You
I
got that
don't
hang.
care, Mr. Gold Star.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of like, I don't know, if Max Verstappen ever wrecks his car. It's like, oh yeah, you wrecked, okay, but you're still the champ.
Player 10, first degree, 4th straight, no call.
Oh, my God. Number 10, Jaeger with the 4th trade.
Second try.
They still have a VAR check. They can contest it if they want.
VAR check, or does Jaeger accept it?
If it's a first degree, it means that they have to play the next round with only one person, and Germany has second try.
No, they just, both teams ended that first set of first degrees.
Oh, they did? Never mind
So
then.
now Germany's with 5, NL will be with 3 for 3 more rounds.
Let's go Dutchies, make Netherlands great again.
But what's most important to note about this first degree is that it's going to be without Jaeger.
Oh, and something also for the people that are viewing. When I say something like, for example, let's go Dutchies, make Netherlands great again, often I'm just literally quoting what someone wrote in the chat. Those are not my words very often. I gotta make like a system on how to make that actually clear to the people. Now Kosinovsky is on that D-side donut. And Kosinovsky is like, I'm telling you, he moves around like he's on speed, dude.
Unfortunately, Gray falling from the snake side corner.
Oh, Kosinovsky now has that. Oh, he had that edge over Sugar Rush on that home one Jefe airsoft bunker. Oh, he almost got shot. Oh, and Roy's gunning for it. Oh, he got him. He got one. He got Kosinovsky. Where's the flag, though? Oh, Tom Hucke. Very close with it.
Crazy how Germany is converting so well when it comes to getting points on the board after the buzzer. You know, not once have I seen Germany like kind of with their you-know-what in their hand with the flag super far back on the field. They're always hustling and getting into the zones.
You rarely ever see them like don't get like at least a point.
Yeah. And that does secure the lead for Germany at the moment. 2 more rounds with that first degree penalty for the Dutch team.
A lot of love for Germany as well in the chat.
What's important here is that the Dutch team just needs to prevent Germany from hanging right here. After 30 seconds, they just need to make that sacrificial play, and then they'll be good. Then they will have 1 more round with 3. It's going to be their first try.
Good job by Hucke, seeing the flag, rescue it, and go for the play. Exactly. Hucke has been sort of the right hand of Didi this entire tournament.
Gray took out Hyper J this time. He got his revenge in the snake.
Look at Didi.
Does Gray know that Didi's in the staple? Totally not, but they're just going to swing past each other.
That is nuts. Now, Gray. Oh, and Gray getting shot out, actually.
I feel like they're all zoning in on Didi a little bit too much. Roy is now going to switch his attention to the snake side of Germany.
Kosinovsky jumping back, trying to find the flag. Yeah. I think that Kosinovsky went all the way to the D corner to recover the flag. And then Sugar Rush is hunting. He got Didi. Oh, he got shot in the back of the head from the snake side. Remy trying to get the last one. It's Remy against Kosinovsky. Oh, and Remy getting pulled. Kosinovsky is gunning for it. That is crazy. Whoa!
Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't know what happened there with Remy, why they pulled him. I think it was because the snake side player of Germany was laning at Remy while he was at the plexi.
Everyone, reminder, please stay silent until the last buzzer.
That was really freaking crazy. Remy getting into a snap battle with Kosinovsky.
The thing is I know that the snake side player of Germany was shooting towards Remy, but I didn't see any BBs bouncing off of him. So I think that angle is also a little bit weird. We'll see.
Yeah, but was it like before he actually neared the plexi? Because then you do have like a diagonal, right?
No, he was also keeping some distance from the plexi, which means those like smaller center Doritos are kind of covering him.
Interesting. Let's see what that pull was actually about. But I'm loving this game of Germany versus the Netherlands. Remy having that correct instinct of going forward and saying like, no, if you want to go further, you got to come through me. And once again, we saw Roy, aka Sugar Rush, making that move of eliminating that 50 threat.
Yeah.
Came up execution style above Didi, shot him in the head, and he tried to get for a second one.
First degree, overshooting.
Oh, overshooting.
What?
Onto who?
Who did he overshoot? Was it Roy? Who's number 31?
That's Remy.
No.
Remy.
But who did Remy overshoot?
Let's check it out. Did he maybe like
He
give?
didn't even kill the player on the other
No,
side.
maybe he
of the plexi.
gave like bonus balls to Didi when he got shot out.
Oh no.
So Sugar Rush goes in.
That's what I was saying. Like that angle from the snake player didn't really look
eliminates
like
him.
it was on him.
The Remy shooting. Oh,
Oh yeah, Remy did put like maybe 4 balls onto the back of Didi's head.
yeah. While he was standing up from.
Yeah, and Didi was sort of cowering, had his hand on his head.
Yeah, clear
was
signal he
standing
was
up.
shot out. Yeah.
But come on, you guys. I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying to remain positive here, but 2 penalties now, heavy penalties, have been the result of overshooting. And we're talking about guys who have been in the scene for years. These guys can take it. They dish it out all the time. And I understand that it's in the rules this year, but it's just so sad to see that it's influencing such an intense match so much.
And I share your opinion very much, but at the same time, I feel like if the other teams have adjusted to it, so can they. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, Didi came out from that staple, and he exposed himself to Remy, and Remy instinctively snapped on him and shot a couple BBs. I don't think it was intentional or malicious, but yeah, how can you ref the intentions of a player? So it's really sad to see here. I think that
I do agree with that part. You know, how can you ref intentions, right?
yeah, because Didi comes out, and if you look on the stream, just replay it, Remy switches on him and shoots him because, yeah, for a split second, Remy's brain wasn't processing quickly enough. Is this player in or out? You know, I'm going to defend overshooting quite a bit just because, you know, it's an opinion that I've had for a while, but regardless, I still think the Netherlands are in this one for real. They just have to play out this first-degree penalty. It's still a 1 flag hang difference. Actually, not even a 1 flag hang difference.
Yeah.
Only some zone points could
5 points
get them the lead.
Didi will say he wouldn't care as well. Well, and this is what I meant to say, like, to cringe. Didi has not gotten, like, or did he? I don't think he did.
I don't know.
Get a penalty for overshooting, right? And that's my point exactly. So the rules are the rules, and it's like without exceptions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they just ran through 5 versus 3. Germany easily killing off all of the Dutch players because of the body advantage from the penalty. Still, the Dutch team can crawl back. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left on the clock.
Have they served that first-degree penalty now?
No, they have to serve it one more time.
All right.
I see. Yes, the overshoot rule is applied too harsh. Remember last year when Yair came around the Dorito and took like 20 BBs in that Swiss player. He just shook it out. I think you're referring to that clip from me. If you go on my Instagram, I have the clip where I flank 2 Swiss players and I just absolutely pepper the guy full and then just pick up the flag that he dropped right at his feet afterwards, and then he does a little kind of shoulder shake. That was actually Team USA.
Oh, I want to address something. This is really important. Vectrum saying absolute disgrace of a call. These refs are crazy. No, that is the wrong mentality. I'm really sorry. The referees do not create the rules. The referees only enforce the rules.
Correct.
And the referees have been amazing throughout this entire tournament.
Yes, when I criticize overshooting, I'm just criticizing it,
the rule book,
fundamentally being in the rule book, The referees applying the rule, completely fine. That's their job, is to apply the rules. And they're looking out for it, just like they've been looking out for it in every single match this whole weekend.
I miss you too, BTA. I miss you too, BTA. Oh, Didi pushing now. Jaeger defending. Oh, you're trying to push it in. Oh, and he got that trade. Well shot by Jaeger.
That fist bump looked a little hard between Jaeger and Didi, a little bit of a sort of bloody knuckles match.
It's like that greeting that Arnold Schwarzenegger has in Predator with that guy, like, bam, Dylan, you son of a bitch, and like, bam, and they like just have that strength match.
Or like when world leaders shake hands and then it's
like,
just like
tug it.
whoever
It's like a
pulls
tug of
each
war.
other the closest. Imagine if they played paintball. There is actually, I think in a lot of paintball leagues still like an overshooting rule, but it's applied for way more egregious situations of like players just mag dumping each other and doing a gauntlet on the field.
Now, the last round that the Netherlands has to serve that penalty, and we're nearing the halfway mark.
Jaeger gets shot out of the home. The Netherlands need to hang this right now.
There's only 3 of them, well, 2 of them right now. What is that, Gray? Who's on the D1? On the D corner.
Look at Didi just making his way through all the blind spots down the center of the field.
Slithering like a chameleon, dude. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Gray is definitely not aware of that danger.
Ooh. Oh, and the early buzzer.
From the
And
Netherlands.
that is an early buzzer by the Netherlands.
They just saw Didi running and gunning at Greg, but I also saw Didi's BBs. I didn't see anything hit Greg. They were all to his side.
And
Like,
Gray looks pissed, bro.
I just watched it replay on the stream. Gray tucked in a little bit as Didi was wrapping him, running and gunning, and no BBs hit him. But the Dutch team just assumed, oh, Gray must have gotten hit. Bah, buzzer.
What's considered overshooting? That is the question. Is it 5 BBs? Is it 6? Is it 4?
Yeah, you know.
That's an interesting question. But once again, you know, we observe, we interpret, we report, and we do have our opinions, of course, but that's the rules.
Dude, this is disgusting, man. Now it's going to be an administrative penalty, automatic snatch for Germany, blah, blah, blah.
Netherlands, administrative penalty, early buzzer, no score, snatch. Germany, first try.
And now Germany once again in the flag possession, and the Netherlands has to play with 4 people for 3 rounds. Bro, this will be like won by penalties. And this is the thing, Hebbink. No one here has any right to talk about penalties, because there's been a lot of penalties this entire tournament, and one of the cleanest nations of them all has been Germany. And you can check the stats for that on nslsports.com.
The Dutch team eliminating the home player from the German side. Both Jaeger and Gray in the snake. Deadly combo.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
Hyper J holding it down from the cross along. Who is that in the snake corner for Germany? I can't see him.
Is that Tom Hucke? Ooh, and he got him out. No, that is not Tom Hucke.
Jaeger gets caught out by a sneaky BB. Doesn't even seem to know where that came from.
Is that Edgar Brunner? Gray's already in that snake. Jesse supporting him. They really want that flag back.
Look at Gray retreating in the snake. That was a nice move, but at the same time, I feel like there's a little bit too much time coming off the clock right now. I know the Netherlands are still playing it slow and calculated, but they need the flag possession.
This is actually nice said. Look at what Nawaz Brogan said. Change the wording to malicious overshooting. There's a difference between standing over a player and putting rounds into them and bursting 4 or 5 mid-fight. That's well said.
Yeah, the flag was in the Dorito corner. Jesse went for it, but this is exactly why we see so many teams stashing the flag in the Dorito corner or in one of those like V bunkers next to the home, is because if you stick it in there deep, giggity, it's really hard to sort of change your direction and make a dive to grab it in time.
Who's the hair guy? That's Jesse Hair, aka the Ghost of Globals. A specter in disguise.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the second you see lifting him the arm, you already sent 30 BBs that direction. What?
Dude, yeah, what he means is like you're laning and shooting so fast that even if someone pops up of a bunker or pops up out of a bunker and then you already kind of sent some BBs flying that way, well, you'll notice that he has his arm up, but it's already too late. You'll have hit him at least 5 times. So it's hard to define.
Shocked and Hull didn't do some magic trick. Jesse's the legend, yes. They're holding their ground on the side of Germany.
Team Netherlands started with 4 players because they're still serving that admin for the early buzzer. Germany, second try. Flag is at home, I believe, in that V in the center.
Ooh, Tom Hucke trying to find an angle in the sneak. He's got to be careful with Gray being a freaking pistol sniper. Jaeger getting shot out. Oh, and Tom Hucke getting shot out. I told him to be careful.
Hyper J just has his tank on the ground for some reason. He's holding it in one hand.
Oh, he's got to be careful. And now Guti is getting really close.
Hyper J just getting swarmed right now, but still managing to hold it down somehow.
Doesn't know where to look.
Gray is all the way up in the German snake.
Just getting really close, and Hyper getting shot out.
Look at the home.
It seems like that the kill count was just off. Oh man, Hyper crashes.
The kill count was not off, guys. The Dutch team gave their call out, which means that they need to go searching for the flag. I think they could have capitalized more if they knew Hyper J was last. So they figured out Hyper J was last, but too late, I think is what happened. I hope he's okay. Did he hurt himself? What happened?
I don't know. He sort of like crashed on the ground, but
Germany getting their guns chronoed.
you know, Hyper fixing that bottle issue right now. So either the rule isn't clear enough or it isn't enforceable in the match. So like there is a sort of definition of the rule. Basically, if a player gives a signal that he's hit clearly by either like placing his hand on his head or next to his mask or with his gun in the air or something like that, and then you give him some extra BBs, that's actually like malicious overshooting, pretty much. That's how they defined it. But as long as you're shooting someone and he does not show any sort of sign that he's hit, you're actually allowed to shoot.
Yeah.
In theory.
You know, just do some sort of compromise. Like, be like, okay, if you make it to the finals, then you can overshoot. You know, this is the special finals exemption for the real dogs.
Just check the stats. The Aussies have least penalties, but the Australia has also played less games. Well, one less game.
Yeah.
And this is like the second.
Germany with that deadly double staple trap setup. They are going to catch out Greg for sure.
Ooh, and they got him. Greg had the correct intentions. Kostinovsky moving around. He needs to be careful. Oh, And Edgar Brunner getting shot out. Oh, so did Kosinovski. Guti getting shot out as well. Do not see the flag. Oh. And again, at least a zone 1.
Yeah.
And that was a third try.
Netherlands, first try.
Well, the Dutch team has finally got rid of that early buzzer penalty. Luckily, they managed to hold back the Germans. The thing is, which is what I'm worried about, so we have 4 minutes left. The Dutch team, even if they get a flag hang bonus on the first try, that'll be 14 points. 14 points plus 14 points, 28 points against the 32 of the Germans, meaning they're going to need to snatch and then collect at least 4 more zone points to even tie up the game.
But they have at least gotten rid of that penalty.
Yeah. Is Tim okay? Yeah, he's walking on the field.
I think it was a little bit gassed after that one round. He was like left, right of that cross. So he's been doing amazing things this tournament. I ish you not. It's more of a ref's discretion, and we should always respect the ref's decision. I do agree with that, but it's also a point that Cringe tried to make. Like, how do you referee intention? Right? That's really hard. They're off. Ooh, and they lose actually Hyper on that snake side.
Yeah, I think you can tell that he's a little bit gassed. He's just not quick enough to avoid those breakout shots of the Dutch team.
Oh, they completely lose their snake side. Murasaki and... Is that Abyss? I believe it is in the snake.
I think the Dutch team could really switch the game in their favor if they get a quick flag hang right here.
Edgar Brunner trying to move out through the snake, trying to get an angle on Abyss, getting shot. Oh, but he did actually get Murasaki. And now Didi is still there. He's on the D2 High Kappa Hub Dorito. It's only him and Abyss.
Abyss doesn't have the flag though.
Oh, and he got him.
No way. No way. Crazy.
And he got it. Oh my God, Didi.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
My God.
Didi's got that dog in him.
Yeah, boy, crazy. And an explosion.
Dude, that was like a 1v3 snatch in the finals of Nations Cup.
No, Matt, no, you just said it. Didi's got that dog in him. Tim is okay. He was just a little bit gassed after that one round, and he's just kicking ass once again. He was kind of limping on stream. So was, there's a lot of people limping right now, I think.
Dude, take it from me, this sport is not kind to your body.
It is not, dude.
It's super hard on your knees, on your hips especially. That's like something that not many people point out because of how you have to position yourself all the time. You're really asking a lot of your hips. And yeah, throwing yourself on the ground round after round.
This is really crazy. 348 beautiful people watching. Thank you, guys. Alta mein Herz. Told you Didi to win it.
Here we go. Dutch team. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. The Dutch team need to get the flag back and quick.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left, guys. Now the pressure only rises. Let's see if Germany can actually keep their lead and keep it up.
Look at how Germany is playing. Not a single head peeking up from a bunker.
Kosinovski getting shot from a D1 Monk Customs Dorito.
Only 3 Germans left, and they're all cowering behind their bunkers, trying to play defensively, but they're applying zero pressure.
Oh, Jaeger trading with... oh, and Jesse. Where's the flag?
Guys.
They do have the dominance, but they just don't do it quickly enough.
They keep not getting the snatch. Think about how many rounds we've seen in this final where the Dutch team completely clear the field. They're scattering, they're searching, and they just don't get the snatch. I don't understand it.
BTA saying, think it just needs to be discussed like any other pro sport. A ref makes a call. They all get together and decide if it should or shouldn't be up to one of ref. It's pretty easy to tell if someone's just leaning. I think that they do that. Don't they huddle after like big decisions?
They discuss it, but, you know, It's hard to determine exactly when a certain call needs more attention than another one.
Just for everyone's information as well, the referees are really unbiased, and we also have referees from 3 different nations. We have people from the Netherlands, we have people from Belgium in the referee squad, and we also have people from the UK. So we have this really big mix of people in the Zebra gang. Burns at night said it would be nice if Tim came home in one piece. We'll make sure he does. Oh, it's Tim's girl. What's up? We heard a lot about you. You should be totally proud of him. He's doing amazing. Kostanovski getting shot out. Tim is trying to make a move in the snake. Now Jesse's already on that 50 line. Ooh, Murasaki getting shot out. Ivar Augustin trading it off with Hyper. Hyper even having difficulty standing up after that trade, man.
Yeah, it looks like the ref was going for the pull, but he was out. He was just really slow with standing up. But the Dutch team...
Tom Hucke holding off Jaeger. My God.
Could have been his own one.
Nothing that the Netherlands is sending their way is working right now. And this game is slipping from them.
God dang it. Come on.
Shout out to Reese. Yes. Hey, by the way, Reese has been a beast, dude. I've seen Reese just like standing inches away from a player, just watching every BB that flies like next to him and whatever. Like, he has made some impressive calls. Reese is a beast, dude.
Okay. Let's start scenario mapping, guys.
All right. Let's listen to the guru.
2 minutes, 6 seconds. Okay. Second try for Germany. 32-14 in favor of the Germans. I think the Netherlands could realistically get a snatch within 30 seconds if they have a good breakout.
A lot of love for Germany.
I almost can't hear myself anymore talking the headset because of how crazy the fans are going. Okay, let's say the Dutch team get a snatch within 30 seconds. That will leave 90 seconds for them to start scoring points. Let's say they use another 30 seconds to get a hang, and they get the bonus. Then it's going to be 28-32, and there's going to be exactly 1 minute left on the clock for them to snatch again, and then hang again. So essentially, they need 4 times a 30-second play. Super dire circumstances, but it might be possible.
Murasaki pushing hard through that snake. Ooh, and they got the snipe onto Hyper. Murasaki doing work from that snake. Augustin getting closer. Ivar the Boneless. Murasaki getting shot out. And I swear to God, Tom Hucke has been holding that snake like a Doberman.
You can really tell the Dutch team knows they need that 30-second play, but they need to close this point out in the next 10 seconds.
Ooh. Jaeger pushing hard. Tom Hucke against Remy. And he got him. Jesus, Tom Hucke.
No
he got 2.
Way. Oh, he got more than 2. He got like at least 3 because he got Jaeger, he got Remy, he got Lars, and I think, no, and he got 1 more down the middle. That was a 1v4 shutdown from the German snake corner player.
The Tom Hucke. My God, dude. What a beast.
Yeah, please, everyone, stay silent until the buzzer. Thank you.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, but that was a throw. That was a throw from the Netherlands. Like, come on, guys, stop all. That's like when you see some. Yeah, Varchek requested. Of course, I would also do it because a lot of BBs were flung that direction. So perhaps one connected, even if it's just on his gun. But you know, this is like the same sort of thing. You're playing, I don't know, Rainbow Six Siege. You see your teammate peek an angle and die. And then what do? You go peek the same angle and get headshotted yourself. Like, come on, guys. They were just funneling through this kill zone
Dude, he got Murasaki in the snake. He got Jaeger on the D side. They got Remy on the D side. He got Jesse Howe on the D side.
Yeah.
That's a 4-piece, dude.
But he only had to look one direction with the wall to his back. He just kept looking towards the other side of the field, and they just all ran through his BBs. That was straight
Tom
throw.
Die Wand Hücker. Dude, guys, you should listen to
Guys, 1 minute, 18 seconds. It's impossible for the Dutch team to win unless some crazy penalties hit the Germans right now, because break it down. First try for the Netherlands. So they hang it right here in 30 seconds. They play the bonus, they get another 2 points. That's going to be 14 additional points added to their score, 34 to 28. Let's say that takes them 30 seconds in total. They're going to have 48 seconds left to then snatch the flag and score at least, 5 points. Wait, sorry, more than 5 points, 6 points to tie the game. But realistically, the only win condition with the time left would be to get another hang. So the Dutch team are going to have to pull off a miracle, man.
a freaking miracle. Freaking miracle. And
there's one more scenario which I can imagine, and that's let's say the Dutch team hang it right here, 30 seconds. Flag possession goes back into Germany. The Dutch team, within 20 seconds, gets the flag back in their hand, and then in that final round, they shoot a penalty on Germany.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to mention as well.
That gives the automatic flag hang bonus points.
But shooting a penalty against Germany is also
Notoriously hard.
Yeah, improbable, right?
The cards would have to fall perfectly in their favor.
And the thing is, Germany, even if a referee pulls them and they're absolutely sure that they weren't hit, they request that VAR without hesitation.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Was the play from Tom Hücke clean? Or will the VAR check reveal something that the refs couldn't see amidst all the chaos?
Germany, goddamn, I swear to God, this is weird. And I'm thinking about an interview that I did with Didi on Friday, I think. He says, well, listen, we're fighting to get as much points as we can because it's important for the quarterfinals and the standings and yada, yada. But we got some things for the finale as well. It was really, but we got a little something, in his typical Didi fashion.
Time for that Dutch magic. Dit is hun eigen land, jongens. Ze kunnen niet verliezen.
Dutch magic win. Clean play, a lot of people say. It looked clean. Tom Die Wand Hücker.
Yeah, I see someone defending Tom, saying he's one of the most honest players. If he was hit, it was on his gun, going to be a second, and leave it at that. Yes, but even if it's a second, well, actually, he had the flag, so I don't think they would call anything game-altering, or maybe they would, because then for sure, out of the swarm of Dutch players, one of them would have snatched, maybe.
Well, no, he scored points.
Yeah,
he had the flag, so it is game-altering in a sense, right? They would take away the points and...
Right? Oh, man.
But not like it would matter. They would be having that... Not successful. And that was the last VAR check that the Netherlands still had left.
Man, the Dutch team, I can just tell how they're walking. They're really feeling disheartened, and understandably so. With all the odds stacked against you, with so little time left on the clock, how else can you react?
Netherlands first try.
Germany always wins in the minutes, like football. I guess so. Germans have been managing the clock well.
Unreal, what a play. I think that this play from Tom Die Wand Hücke will be clipped into eternity. And I'm still going to mention one more play that I really loved. That play that Pippo, the snake player from Romania, did, from the snake that he got like a 3-piece and then like a snatch, that was absolutely nuts as well, dude. Shout out Romania and Pippo. But that was an amazing play.
Okay, just explode, Dutch team. All or nothing.
Let's go. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Murasaki go through that snake. Oh,
break.
God.
2 quick kills.
Jesse moving up. Oh, they got Tom. Remy is paving the way. He got shot by Edgar Brunner.
Send it.
Jesse's going for it. And they did it. Hang in less than 30 seconds. That was like a little bit more than 20 seconds.
What were we at? I think we were at like 1:18. Yeah, so
that was a 20-second hang.
Oh my God, 21-second hang. Okay, guys, they would need to snatch it. Also, well, first of all, they need the bonus right here. Well, actually, I digress. The bonus is not necessary because the main win condition is to get a second hang.
Yeah.
So, screw the bonus. Doesn't matter. Just snatch it and hang it again, and then it's GG.
My God, dude. That play by the Netherlands was so aggressive, so fast. Germany just couldn't react. And a beautiful hang being made by Jesse, the ghost. Ha.
Didi is like not even shooting his gun right now. He's just hiding behind his bunker. Now he's getting on the trigger a little bit.
And he got him.
Manages to take him out.
Good hustle.
But like
defense.
I said, the bonus doesn't matter, you guys. The Dutch team need to snatch and hang.
Jesse was super quick with that flag and also patient at the same time. He was waiting for Remy to pave the way, which was really crazy because Remy was like moving forward and like shooting in a 90-degree sort of wave, like brrr, just mowing down everything
like
in front of
a
him.
weed whacker, just cutting everyone's head off.
Yeah, that was really crazy. He got Edgar there on the home 1 position, traded with Didi, and the pathway was clear for Jesse. Beautifully done by the Netherlands, keeping the dream alive. 57 seconds left, and now...
So now we see a side switch. Dutch team...
Oh my
German
God.
team deciding to throw the Dutch team off by switching sides.
Everything's shaking, dude.
Holy, is it possible? Is it possible? I broke down what the win condition has to be for the viewers at home. I hope you can follow along. But the Dutch team need that flag, and they need it fast.
And now you better believe that Germany will lock it down. Murasaki once again trying to be really aggressive in that snake.
1 player falls for the Germans. Another player falls for a German. 3rd player falls for a German. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. 4th German goes.
Oh, and the flag is in the middle of the field. And they got a snatch.
No way.
What the hell?
No way.
What the hell? What?
Guys, I said it already. They need this to happen in 30 seconds each and every time.
Oh, they're deliberating something.
Germany is out of VAR checks. The
They
refs
have no more
didn't
VAR
see
checks?
it.
No.
It's done.
But one of the referees is communicating with the VAR station, though. I believe. I'm not sure.
The Germans clearly flustered with what's happening and unfolding before their eyes right now. Can the Dutch team pull off this crazy, crazy comeback clutch? Stream is lagging a bit. Seems to be catching up now. Hang in there, stream. We're almost there.
First try.
Guys, are you not entertained?
Guys, it's all or nothing right now. I guarantee you what happens in this next round will determine the winner.
Are you not entertained? This is the finale that all of us have been hoping for, dude.
Holy, this is insane.
Julia Roberts in the chat.
Yeah, I thought the Thunder took out my internet. Yeah, maybe they just shook the arena so much that we lost Wi-Fi connection for a sec. Okay, here we go.
Let's see what they have. And we're off. Remy already on the D2, high kappa hub Dorito. And now, ooh, the game has slowed down a little bit. Hyper trading it out with Murasaki and the Snake. Big move being made by both Jaeger and Jesse. Oh, and Jesse like going around Jaeger under his line. Lustom Huka. Trading with him.
Go!
Is that a hang? And that is a hang! What the hell?
No way. Oh my God.
This is freaking crazy. Crazy. Crazy Jaeger just paving the way forward. The way that Jaeger and Jesse moved. Like two koi fish sort of whoop, whoop, whoop. Before we celebrate, were there any freaking pulls? Please, God.
I didn't see any pulls. Wait, hold on. Rewind the stream. Lekker bezig.
I didn't see any pulls.
I don't see any pulls. I'm rewinding just because it's so easy to replay. It happened in such a short amount of time. Adi and I are looking at the whole round. No, and the refs were running alongside all of the players. Seemingly no penalties.
Oh my God,
Guys,
dude.
11 seconds left. That is too short for a hang. I'm sorry, but that is too short for a hang. As long as you just make your bunker and survive and you don't get a penalty, it's too short for a hang.
Absolute cinema. Dude.
What the hell?
Jaeger is just a mad genius with these plays, man. The way that he moved forward, and Remy, of course, doing his job on that D side, but Jaeger was always the one pushing next to the plexi and paving the way.
But what I can tell you is the reason that the Dutch team has come this far and have made such an incredible comeback is because Jaeger does the exact same breakdown that I do with trying to figure out what is your win condition, what is your realistic, unfolding of the rounds, so to speak, which would result in a win. But now I see Jaeger pacing the field alongside Nancy, one of the managers, Team Netherlands. I think they're anxiously waiting the review from the VAR because I think since this is such an important play, regardless of a VAR check being called or not, they're just going to review everything frame by frame just to make sure that it's legit.
However this game ends, one thing is for sure. You and I need a drink, my friend.
Dude, absolutely, man. Even though I have to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow, I'm thinking of just crashing here after a couple beers and then heading off to work.
It's one of those situations that you just say #worth.
Yeah.
If nobody takes penalty, it's crazy.
I mean, even though the Germans were really holding it down, every single German player I saw got picked off by an angle they weren't watching. And then the angles that they were watching, the Dutch players only moved through it when the lines were gone.
418 people watching. Oh, crap. I'm really afraid because I said if we reach 500, I would do a shoe.
Oh, no. Hey, 420 watching. Shout out 420.
420 blaze it, fools.
Is this the finals? Hey.
This is the finals, yes.
You're late to the party.
Welcome to the NSL Nations Cup.
Like
fourth day, last game.
Last 11 seconds of the final.
Hey, welcome, man. I hope you enjoyed these 11 seconds, bro.
This message, bro.
Yeah, we need to show it. Freaking insane. Yeah, it does show it, but it like needs to sync. Freaking insane. I'm about to throw my entire desk out the window. That was one of the best comebacks I've seen. I need a new desk and my heart rate needs checking. Fallen Electro. Marshall saying what can happen in 1 minute. Exactly, dude. And this only works and it can only happen if you do not give up. Fight until the bitter end.
Yeah, exactly.
This match is too crazy. No, Robert, this is the finale we deserve. This is the finale we deserve, my friend. What is happening right now? They're checking if there was any foul play in that play because we entered the last 30 seconds. And in the last 30 seconds, that's when everything gets dangerous. Yeah, listen, nobody getting pulled, but still checking the VAR because it's the last 30 seconds. Everything gets checked in the last 30 seconds.
They're checking the VAR, indeed. Even though there was no explicit pull, there was no explicit request from a player, it's such an important moment that they're going to review the VAR anyways. Regardless of what happens, both teams need to be proud of how far they've made it. What surprised me the most is when I saw the Dutch team head down, walking to the breakout wall, you know, sort of like being a little bit pouty.
That's a flag hang. Whoo. My God.
Insane. But yeah, just how pouty the Netherlands were after the Germans were just taking control of the whole game, and then suddenly to still find the mental fortitude to pull off such a crazy comeback is just a testament to every player standing out there.
This final is better than a chicken McNugget with barbecue sauce. Come on, man. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to, after this, open up a poll to see which finals was better. The one Netherlands versus USA last year or the one Netherlands versus Germany this year. I mean, both crazy, crazy comeback stories.
Dutch magic.
I don't understand what's happening here because they announced flag hang 1v1. Both players sends out a player for the 1v1. And then there's just an awkward silence.
I'm at a loss for words.
Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Arguably, the biggest comeback that you have ever seen.
I would say.
Player 18, major, unsportsmanlike behavior.
Oh!
Player.
Oh no!
Player. What? Player.
Netherlands player 18. Major penalty.
Penalty is not game altering.
But it's not game altering.
Penalty is not game altering.
So they keep
the points. Who got the major for unsportsmanlike behavior? Who's number 18?
Wesley.
Oh,
Weeby.
Weeby needs to calm down, bro. What did he do? Did he just like
I'm not
flip
sure.
someone off or something? But guys, crazy. What even?
Weeby got a major. And now they reset it to 30 seconds. And now Germany has a chance to score in 30 seconds.
Yeah, they did reset it to 30 seconds indeed.
Or is that for the 1v1?
No, that's for the 1v1. There's no, because it wasn't game altering, they're not going to reset the 11-second timer. So don't worry, you guys. It's going to be the 1v1. They're going to play it out for the bonus points. After that, it's going to be 3 Dutch players versus 5 Germans, 11 seconds for the Germans to score, and then that will be the end of the finals.
Oh, Marvin, this is a good question by Marvin S. How can that not be game altering? Because it had nothing to do with the game itself.
It was between the rounds.
Exactly.
Weeby was
being unsportsmanlike, apparently.
I don't know what he said. Maybe he said something about their mother. Maybe, you know, he showed a certain gesture.
Dude, stop speculating. Who knows what he did?
Yeah, he's going to kill me now. Here we go, 1v1.
The major penalty had nothing to do with the game. Weeby was not part of that play. Number 18, this happened outside, but you still have to be respectful and honorable even if you're not playing.
Okay, here we go, 1v1. This is so chaotic, bro. These calls that just happen at these like super emotional turn of events are always like, I just feel a pit in my stomach whenever I hear the announcer's voice.
And we're off.
Guti for Team Netherlands versus Didi. Right? It is Didi, yes. 15 seconds left on the clock. And he got him.
Ooh. Some bonus points. Throws the mag in the air. And some bonus points for Lars Gutierrez. Guti. And for the really close friends, Puppy.
Dude, they did Weeby dirty, man, with the penalties for the overshooting, for the unsportsmanlike behavior. I guess he's just too old school, man.
And you know what they say, Cringe? There is no school like the old school, man.
Okay, Dutch team are going to put 3 players out. They just have to hold off 11 seconds without a penalty. Come on, boys.
Very good team.
Here we go. So who will the Dutch team send out as the 3 players? I see Jaeger, I see Jesse, and Remy. They seem the most locked in.
I mean, 3 gunners, bro.
Yeah. They just have to just hold cross angles and constantly shoot their guns for 11 seconds, and then it's GG.
Dude, it's like a demon, a ghost, and a hunter on one side of the playing field. 11 seconds. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I don't wanna know, dude.
7, 6, 5, 4.
You're getting shut up.
3, 2, 1. GG
GG's.
Netherlands. GG
That
Netherlands.
seems to be it.
It's over. The Dutch team finally did it, guys. It took them 3 years to do it, but they finally made it to the finals and got first place in the Nations Cup. Last year, they made it to the finals.
Wait for it. Wait for it. This is still the last 30 seconds of the play. Let's just wait for the call to be made. And I'm gonna just wait for it now. Let's build up the tension.
Oh no. I don't, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna call this out. I don't understand why Didi is allowed to go to the head referee and just ask them to check certain things that he saw. He doesn't have any VAR checks left. There should be no way that they're allowed to check this, in my opinion. The referees and the game manager himself should be able to review whatever plays they want. But there's a reason that there's a limit of 3 VARs per tournament.
And here's the tricky part. And this is like exactly it. Should you lose because of something like that, while you know for certain that someone else cheated?
Thing is you can think you know for certain, but you never know for certain. You know
That is correct. That's why I think that the last 30 seconds should be an exception.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's a good point. That you can always VAR check if you want in the last 30 seconds, but then think about it being added to every single game that happens throughout a tournament. Everyone utilizing that extra VAR check, it's just also going to prolong it way too much.
That is true.
No score, end game.
End game!
That's it.
And congratulations to the Netherlands for finally getting that gold star as the victors of the NSL Nations Cup 2025. Everything they've worked for.
Everyone that's still at the field, please come for the ceremony.
See you guys. That was crazy.
I,
Hope you enjoyed. Love you. Good night. NSL Cup 2025 out.
Yeah, and one final thing maybe from my side is, guys, it has been once again been a truly humbling experience of being your voice during this cup. It has been quite emotional. It has been really long, and it has been hefty, and I've appreciated each and every one of you. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If I, indirectly insulted anyone or something like that, I hope I did not. I try to be respectful. I apologize. But it's been a pleasure as always, guys. Thank you very much, and see you at the ceremony. Much love, and peace.
Later, guys.
Everyone, please come to the arena. Referees, please come here. Hilke Jorik for one last time. All referees, please come to the field. And everyone else who is not at the arena right now. All right. Okay, let's get this started so we can go to the party. First of all, I want to thank everyone at this building. I want to thank everyone tuning into the stream for this amazing weekend we had. And I want to see a big, big applause to everyone participating. I think with the NSL Nations Cup this year in 2025, the 4th edition of it, we created again something magical, something that you can't find anywhere in the world. And I think everyone enjoyed it, everyone loved it, and I hope next year we're going to see even more nations. I will see you next year all again, because we all make this event together so great. So big, big thank you for everyone who came here this weekend. Also, we had a 4-day tournament, which is actually crazy if you think about it. It takes a lot of organization, it takes a lot of planning, and to make all this happen. And it wasn't just me doing that up front and all over the days, of course. We had a huge crew. We almost had 40 people working the entire weekend, 4 days straight, and even up before that. And I can't name them all. I will try to point some special people out. But big applause for everyone who contributes to this NSL Nations Cup. Thank you. I say it when I do these ceremony speeches all the time, and I will keep doing it because it's true. One team on the field is the most important team. They have the hardest job. And yes, this year might have been not the hottest year, but still it was freaking hot over the last few days. And they did an amazing job. Without them, it wouldn't be possible to hold Speedsoft tournaments. So once again, the biggest thank you to the Zebra Gang. And obviously, they all need some leaders, and 2 special people helped achieving that this weekend. And I know how hard it is. I've been in their shoes for many, many times. And by knowing that, I want to thank especially Hilke and Jorik for being head ref and host/VAR. Thank you guys, it was amazing. I mean, you might, well, I'm quite tall, but you might still can't see me because there are so many people swarming around and have been the entire weekend. We had a crazy-ass media crew this weekend, and these are only half of the people that are working on the stream, on the footage, recording, editing, filming, whatever, taking pictures. I can't name them all, but everyone who contributed to the media presence this weekend and what will follow, thank you guys. You made it awesome. And obviously it were hot days. You guys needed a lot of cool drinks, you needed food, you needed the hospitality, and I hope we provided that very well. Also for that we had a huge crew. Thanks for everyone who contributed in that part. Also, I have to mention a couple of teams that are here locally. We had a lot of stuff to do. I think when you've been here, you know and recognize hopefully the positive change that we made. And that would have been possible without the help of Delta, of Sinister, of Scavenger, of Second to None, and many, many other players from the local region here who helped us in the weeks coming up, leading up to this event. Thank you all. And last but not least, I want to thank a very special person who supported me from the last 2-3 months leading up to this event. But not just him, but also his wife, also his son, also his daughter, also his son-in-law. Daniel, thank you so much for the help. Also, the whole NSL, the whole Nations Cup wouldn't be possible with our great sponsors. Thank you all for supporting the scene, supporting the sport. Thank you. Now, when we finally move to you guys, a team that made their first presence last year, and they came with not knowing what to expect, came with rookie gear, and it was crazy to see how they stepped up, what level of gameplay they brought to this place. I'm so grateful that they are here, and I also heard they brought a special surprise for the after party. They brought a special beer from their region. Big shout out to Czechia. Then another team, or well, a team that was new to the NSL, new to Nations Cup, that had a long distance to come here, also didn't really know what to expect, but even more I appreciate their efforts, and we all can do. They did amazing, they grew through the tournament, showed some real good performances in the end. Big shout out to Canada. Then next, a country where we even run NSL games now, thanks to Bruce and his crew over there. A team or a nation that came here last year with the same experience and the same struggles they had to go through, much more prepared this time, much better in performance. South Africa. Then next, a team who has been here in 23, unfortunately missed out last year, but I was more happy than ever when they said, Fives, we want to come this year, what do we need to do? And well, they did amazing. I think no one expected that from them. They were very close of achieving even more, but you can be proud of yourself, you can be proud of your achievements. Romania! And then we moved to a team who came also a very long way, a team that has been here as a nation 3 times now, a team that took Nations Cup last year, coming here as the reigning champions. There were doubts in the front of they can pull it together. They struggled through the tournament, but in the end they hold it together, and it was not easy for them. They missed key players, but yeah, well, in the end they got 4th place, well deserved. Be proud of yourself, and I hope to see you guys next year again, and then it's game on. United States of America, 4th place. And before we move to the Where are you guys? I don't even see them. That's why. Where's Australia? Oh, there. I'm so sorry. I missed out on you. I'm so sorry. Of course, you can't forget the crazy Aussies. Also with them, amazing performance, and I honestly thought you're gonna reach even a higher level. It was just not meant to be. Very, very unfortunate, but you show great sportsmanship this year. Also want to thank you, Katie, for taking things over, for getting this amazing team here, and once again for forgetting you. It wasn't meant like that. Australia! And now, before we move to the last three teams, to the place teams, to the place nations, it's time for some personal awards. And this is honestly my favorite part of this, because you come here, you play as a team, but there's always some individual people, some individual players or persons around the sport who deserve extra praise, who deserve extra credit for the work they are doing on and off the field. So that's why we have those awards. And also together with our sponsor Aztec, everyone who receives now a certificate will receive a special tracer with the NSL Nations Cup 25 on it. And I would like to start with the most valuable player of the tournament. Obviously, that's always hard to give to people. To find the right player. There are many, many players who did amazing plays, who overperformed, who carried their team. But considering everything, and that's not just my opinion, there's one player who played extremely well this weekend. He carried his team in the group stage, but in two matches where it mattered the most, where it looked like they're not gonna make it, they're not gonna pull through, he made the amazing play, securing the win for his nation. So that being said, I would like to award the most valuable player award to Jesse from Team Netherlands. No, honestly, the play against the United States got them into the finals, and then the comeback against Germany was only possible because of his mad run. So he truly is the MVP of this Nations Cup. Once again, big applause for Jesse. Then we move to the Best Coach Award, and obviously that's still a thing that we are developing as a sport. Not every team, not even now at this tournament, has a dedicated coach. A lot of teams do it still themselves. A lot of captains still take that role on them. But I think it shows over the years now that it's the right way of having the coach, having a team behind it. The new nations learned that. And one person really stood out this year to me. He's a player, but he's a very young player. And he doesn't get a lot of play time, but he's here almost every time his team trains here at Czech, so I see him a lot. And sometimes he left the field with frustrations. Sometimes he came to me when I was in the shop working and they were training. Fives, I'm done with this, like I want to quit. And given his age, given his original role that his team had planned for him, being a MAC runner, which is of course important, but far less responsibility on your shoulders being a Mac runner than being a coach. But he stood up from the very first minute of this Nations Cup and yeah, took the drawing board in his hand, made the right calls, and got his team to the 3rd place. So I would like to award best coach of the tournament to Junior. And then we have a little bit of an open award, so we always want to have some room. You know, if we see something beautiful over weekend, which we do not expect, we call this the biggest surprise of the weekend. And of course there are some nations who have the luxury of being close to this facility, of the luxury of being close to an NSL field in their hometown or home area. And not everyone is blessed with an amazing field like this. And they came here 2 years ago, and they were getting budget. And they came here this year with a mission, with a lot of training on their belt, under their belt, and they made it work. They almost made it further in the tournament. So I would like to award biggest surprise to Team Romania. And then the last award I have, we name it the biggest heart of the sport, or for the sport. Last year we gave that to Vinitas. Unfortunately his team didn't make it this year. I hope to see him back. But we need people like him. We need people who do the extra work, who go the extra mile for their team, for their community, for their field. And I think this year, not just leading up to Nations Cup, I want to award this award to 3 special people. Some might not know them really good, but I hope through this weekend they had the chance of having some conversations with them. They're not just super NSL enthusiastic, super speedsoft enthusiastic, but they also run a CQB field. They also have 3 NSL teams, including 1 pro team. They are also member of the NFBW board, the Dutch Airsoft organization. And also they spend hours together with their club here at Realstrike to make this event possible. So I want to award this year biggest heart for the sport to Nancy, Steve, and Brandon. And then we figured something out throughout the tournament. Obviously, there's one person here who is, I believe, the oldest player of NSL period. One person we considered for the MVP, but unfortunately, the performance side was not enough to justify that. But he was by far the most respectful player throughout this tournament, a player where the refs felt good talking with. He always respected the refs, he always respected the guys over there. So Jörg and Hilke came to me and said, Fives, we need to do something. And I'm going to give the word to Jörg because it was his idea together with Hilke.
Yeah, so me and Hilke, we thought there was one award missing, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important ones. And we would like to invite Rico Gray to come over to me. So there's a lot of people that I've been fortunate to run tournaments with, and some of them, a lot of them, they know who they are. I hold in high regard, and I have a lot of respect for because they show the same amount of respect to me and the ref teams, and I felt like we needed an award for that. It was a last minute thing to think about. So there's no fancy like physical award for it, but I do want to give you something. Not my card. Oh, sorry, bro. I need my card. No, I wanted to give you the coin as a token. In our opinion, the most respectful player there is out there, please, hold him in high regard. Please see what he's doing, because we really appreciate players like him, and we thought we wanted to give him something to remind him of that. So again, please, Rico Gray.
That being said, it's now finally the time for the top 3 teams. And in third place, once again, same finish as last year. A team who was not really supposed to even be here, despite the fact they live pretty much around the corner compared to like what you guys travel to come here. I believe it was somewhat end of May, almost closing to the sign up, where I get a message from the guys running it originally. Said, Fives, we can't make it, sorry, Belgium is not going to be there. And well, then just a few hours later, the guy was also very committed, reached out to me and said, Fives, I have an idea, I'm going to pull some sponsors together, I'm going to pull a team together, I want to represent my nation. And well, they did. And all the organization stuff, people can learn from them. I think if you guys keep a cool head on the field, then the gold is yours. But you know it's Steve. Maybe I really want to say that I really like you guys. Take a lesson from Rico, and if you do that, I promise you that gold will follow. But this year, third place, Belgium! Please come to the front. Third place, NSL Nations Cup 2025, Belgium. And then we moved to the final, which was once again amazing, which was once again Nations Cup worthy. We all can agree on that. No matter who you were rooting for, it was an amazing final. It had it all. This year in second place, a nation that has been there, and actually I was a part of their team, so I'm still a little bit proud of that. And I think I teach some of them a little bit, at least, I hope so. And they played in a strong tournament, but they struggled every now and then, so I told them to keep things together, and they did. And it looked like they had it. But once again, it's not over until it's really over. I think that's the lesson you have to learn. But nevertheless, you can be proud of what you achieved, knowing that you have a lot of young, unexperienced players. So I believe if you all keep going, next year will be different. Next year you can also reach that goal. This year, second place, Germany! Once again, second place, Nations Cup 2025, Germany! Okay. I said it already, the final was crazy. A lot looked like Germany had it locked in. And well, the last team is a team that obviously all players need no introduction if you follow the NSL. But it's also a team that is stacked with big egos, with rival teams in it. And normally they go head to head against each other. And I know how hard it is to combine these personalities, these egos. And I think it really showed on the first day that you struggled with that you did crazy, stupid stuff. But after Thursday, you locked in, and you really showed that you can achieve what you had planned. I think there's no team that trained more. At least they trained crazy amount, crazy hours here in Real Strike, and it showed. But still, they struggled in the semifinals, and somehow, as a team, as a collective, and through individual performances, they made it through the finals. And then, obviously, they went there, a favorite of a lot of people, and they, once again, same as the last 2 years, unfortunately, started to fall over their own feet, started like nothing was working, they're getting picked apart, and they had a big lead against them, and only so small time for them. And I don't know how you did it, and I was mentally preparing of holding the speech, and as much as I wanted Germany in the finals to win, I was very sad. If that would have been the case, what should I say? And especially for one person, the captain of the team, it would have been devastating, but I still believe that in the end it will pay off. And last year I told him, if you stay more humble and if you keep the work up, you're gonna be there. And even though at some parts of the tournament it didn't look like it, but I think with the amazing team, you see them all in orange, they hold that team together and are a reason and an example how you do things, and it paid off. And that makes me very happy, because effort should be rewarded, and you reward yourself with an amazing performance. Winner of this year's Nations Cup, winner of the NSL Nations Cup 2025, the Netherlands! Once again, big applause for the Netherlands. Also, before we go outside and start the after party and the buffet and stuff, just a few general things. Obviously, with the power outage we had today, which I'm very glad that we could fix so fast, we were out of the 12 hours that YouTube allow us to have the stream up. As far as I'm aware, the final is fully on the stream on the recap, but we recorded the after ceremony, so that will be uploaded separately, just that you know that it will be there. Also, now it's time to go outside for the after party. Before we go there, one very last thing. Next year, same weekend, I believe just one day shifted, Nations Cup will be here, and I hope to see all 9 nations this year. I hope to see all the nations that have been playing here, and I hope to see even new nations coming back or coming here for the first time to make an even bigger and even better event next year. But that's it for this year. Thank you guys for coming, and now it's time for party.
This is Kirsten Hudson from South Africa, and you are watching Nations Cup 2025.
Hello Nations Cup 2025, it's Sam Flex here from Team Australia 2024. Just wishing everyone a great weekend, and obviously I'm backing my boys. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!